We were like, did you just see that? We're like, oh my God, like I couldn't believe it. And then I'm like trying to see where it was. And then it's like, after I cleaned it, you could see it. I'm like, ooh, that would have been nasty. I'm Jasmyn from Jensens Auto Detailing, located here in Brantford, Ontario. We've been with Exo Shield since February of 2024. So back in 2014, my dad started the business originally just for detailing. From there, he kind of wanted to make it a one-stop shop for everybody. He basically would want to have the detailing aspect, he'd want them to have the protection of the vehicle for the longevity of it, and then he'd want them to have the customer service. So not just it being a place where you come in and no longer see them after the one-time service, it was more so they would want the returning aspect of the end result. So the services that he first started out with were automotive detailing, obviously, that's in the name. And he would do like the cut and polishing of the vehicles, he'd do the waxing. Basically, he kind of just started on those services because at the time, that was basically the end result that people wanted, was to make sure their vehicle was clean and shiny. And then when it kind of got into the later years, more recently, that's when he would go into the protection of everything, when the services end up like ceramic coating, rust proofing, window tinting, and paint protection film. The first thing we always do is obviously research. Research is the most important part at the end of the day to basically tell me whether or not I want to use the product. Reviews do help, obviously, because if other people aren't happy with the product, there's a reason. Sometimes the reason might not always be correct because their experience is obviously different than mine. But the best thing to do is what we do is reach out to the company, see what they can offer us to try on our personal vehicles, do basically a test on our vehicle first, see if we like the product, if it's worth it for us, what the price point is, because at the end of the day, if I'm happy with the product, I will sell it to my customers. And vice versa, is they're going to give me the review because if they're happy with it, then I'm going to continue to sell it. If they're not happy with it, then I'll take into consideration basically why they're not happy with the product. So we do have it on our F-150 and it has been incredible. We actually were driving down the highway like anybody on a random day, and a boulder came. I think it was a boulder. I just want to confirm that basically. A boulder came and smack dab right in the center of the windshield, and it was quite hefty and it left his mark, and we have had no problem with the windshield cracking, shattering, or anything like that. So at the end of the day, it did its job and we were happy with that, and that kind of was the tail end of everything to whether or not our customers would be happy with it. I think it kind of gives us the one up to other shops. Every shop you go to nowadays, it's, oh, they offer paint protection film, they offer the ceramic coating, and it's basically, that's it. When they come to us, we have that one extra thing to offer and have that longevity where it's the full package. So your full front end is protected, whether it be from stone chips, scratches, anything. It's basically the one-stop shop for your windshield protection, your paint protection film, and your ceramic coating. You can find us basically wherever you look on social media. We're on jensensautodetailing.com, we're on Instagram, Facebook, and you can sometimes find us on TikTok.